Hello students, in today's lecture I will discuss with you the summary of the poem titled On the Morning of Christ's Nativity, the text of which we have already discussed in our previous lecture, and the poem has been written by the famous English poet John Milton. This is the image of John Milton, students. John Milton's On the Morning of Christ's Nativity. Nativity means occasion of a person's birth, and on the morning of Christ's nativity. Nativity means birth of a occasion of birth of a person. Uh, it is also known as the Nativity Ode. Means the poem has two titles, On the Morning of Christ's Nativity, and it is also known as the Nativity Ode. It is a poem about the birth of Jesus Christ and also a poem about the birth of a poet. When Milton wrote the poem in 1629, he was only 21 years old and had not yet published a collection of poems. Means when John Milton wrote this poem, he was very young. He was only 21 years old. In many ways, the Nativity Ode is about the poet preparing to leap into the world and begin his career. According to some critics, this poem, Nativity Ode or On the Morning of Christ's Nativity, is about the poet himself, about John Milton himself, preparing to leap into the world and begin his career. Let's now discuss the summary of the poem. The poem is a sacred lyric. Sacred means holy. Lyric is a type of poetry. It's a holy form of poem or poetry. Milton wrote it in his 21st year while he was still a student at Cambridge. The poet celebrates the birth of Jesus Christ, who was born in a manger. Manger means a ditch which is used to feed the cattle. He offers his song as a welcome to the child Christ. John Milton offers this poem as a song for the welcome of Jesus Christ, newborn Jesus Christ. It was the season of wild winter when the heavenly child Christ was born in a rough and simple manger. It was the season of winter when Jesus Christ was born in a rough and simple manger. The baby was wrapped in very poor and shabby clothes. He was wrapped means covered. Jesus Christ, the little baby, was covered. It was wrapped in very poor and dirty clothes. Shabby means dirty. Out of fear and respect for Christ, nature had taken off her bright and showy dress of green leaves. Out of fear and respect for Jesus Christ, nature had taken off. Taken off means removed. Nature removed its bright, its shiny and showy dress of green leaves. She had great sympathy for the master of the world. She could not be dressed in gaudy clothes when the child Christ was lying wrapped in poor and shabby clothes. She could not be dressed in gaudy clothes. Gaudy means shiny. At the birth of Jesus Christ, nature removed her shiny clothes, her bright clothes, because due to fear and respect for nature. for Jesus Christ. She could not be dressed in body clothes because child Christ was itself wrapped in very poor and dirty clothes. Nature was in no mood to be playful with the sun, who was her lusty lover. Nature was not in any mood to play with the sun. To celebrate the birth of Christ, nature and the whole earth appeared in all their silent, beautiful, in their silent beauty and charm. To celebrate the birth of Christ, baby Christ, Jesus Christ, nature and the whole earth, they both appeared in their silent, in their very sober beauty. Nature was in love with the gentle wind. The earth had hidden her guilty face and her nakedness and ugliness from her Maker by wearing a cloak of snow. The earth, to hide her guilty face, her deformities, her weaknesses, it from her Maker. Maker here means Jesus Christ. In order to hide her guilty face or her weaknesses, the earth wore a cloak. Cloak means gown or dress of snow before her Maker. Nature wore the pure and spotless sheet of white snow in order to hide her winter ugliness from the eyes of Christ. Nature wore the pure and spotless sheet of white snow to hide her ugliness, her weaknesses from the eyes of God, Jesus Christ. The coming of Christ was the beginning of an era of peace in the world. When Jesus Christ was born, it was a beginning of a new era of peace in the world. He brought peace with him and set at rest all fears of the earth. With the birth of Jesus Christ, peace prevails everywhere. Peace prevailed everywhere and set at rest all fears of this earth. Peace prevailed in the world with its symbol of an olive green branch. Christ sent a message of love and peace all over the world through the turtle dove, his messenger. Jesus Christ, to spread his message of love and peace all over the world, he sent his messenger, turtle dove, to spread his message of love and peace. With the birth of Christ, all wars and battles came to an end, because with the birth of Jesus Christ, peace was spread everywhere, peace prevailed everywhere in the world. So all the wars and battles came to an end. No sound of fighting came from any quarter of the world. There was no sound of any fighting in any part of the world. The spear and the shield became useless and they were hung up on the wall. The weapons of battle which are used in a battlefield were hung up on the walls, like the weapons of battle like spear and shield, they were hung up on the walls because there was peace everywhere. The chariots stood idle. Chariots means rath. The chariots which are used in the battleground, in the battlefield, they also stood idle. They were not used into the battles now because of peace everywhere. They did not go to the war. They were not stained with the blood of the enemies. There were no stains or spots of blood on the chariots because the wars have come to an end. The trumpets stopped sounding and the armies stopped marching in crowds to the battlefield. There were no sounds of trumpets in the battlegrounds, in the battlefields, and there were no armies marching towards the battlegrounds in the crowds. The kings sat idle at home. The kings also became idle because of peace. They had awe and fear in their eyes because they had come to know of the birth of the highest king of the world. Kings were idle now because they had awe and fear, means they had fear and respect in their eyes for the maker of this world, Jesus Christ. He was the highest king of the world. Jesus Christ was highest king of the world. It was on a cold and peaceful night of winter when Jesus Christ, the Prince of Light, started his reign of peace upon the earth. When Jesus Christ, the Prince of Light, when he was born upon this earth, it was a very cold and peaceful night of winter. The winds grew silent with wonder and they gently kissed the surface of the ocean. The winds were blowing silently. They were in wonder, means surprise. They were in surprise at the birth of Jesus Christ, and they gently kissed the surface of the ocean. Ocean means sea. They worshipped happy messages into the ears of the gentle ocean. They whispered happy messages into the ears of the gentle ocean. Even the ocean seemed to have forgotten to roar with anger. Even the waves of the sea, they seemed to have forgotten to move here and there with anger. Even the waves of sea were uh, they were moving here and there with a very silent manner. The ocean had become so calm and peaceful that some birds sat brooding on its waves. The ocean seemed so calm and peaceful. There was no noise of water of the sea waves. That some birds, they sat brooding in a relaxed mood on the waves of the sea. Thus, the birth of Christ brought peace and calm to the world. In this way, when the baby Jesus Christ was born, there was peace and calmness in whole of the world. So this is the summary of on the morning of Christ's nativity, which we have discussed today. Tomorrow we will continue with our next lecture. Thank you very much.